tropical garden, and then palm leaf. And then one more 5 and 5, which is the fifth one. This one happens to be our printed tassel zip small crossbody bag. Tropical leaf, and then we also have the beautiful palm leaf. And if you'd like to learn more, you can go onto our website at hsn.com. I'm signing off for today. I'll see you later on in the week. Suzanne's coming up next. Thanks for shopping.
You're watching HSN. Thanks, Marla. We've got a lot coming up in the next 2 hours. This hour is all goodies under $50. And next hour, we're going to talk about the very last little teeny look at our very popular today's special from HP. So let me give you a little peek at what's coming up this hour. And it's really fun. This first item is literally fun. Okay, imagine if you have a really cool speaker that has really awesome sound, right? And we've got 3 colors. We have black, we have teal, we have red. But here's the thing. It's totally rechargeable. It actually can Bluetooth to it, which is great. And it's got a radio built in, which is great. And guess what? It's like a really powerful light, a flashlight, right? So it's this really awesome all-in-one, whether it's an emergency or you're having a whole lot of fun. I love the fact it's very lightweight. It's very portable. We'll get to this a little later. Now, here's what we're doing in the show. It is on sale. Not just under $50, we're actually under $30. And please note, everything in this hour will have a big whopping 5 flex pay. So pull that major credit card out, spread your payments out over 4 months, you are good to go. All right, next item up. Okay, it is about creepy crawly season. In fact, down here in Florida, it's already, you know, I think it's creepy crawly year-round here in Florida, quite frankly, and in many, many places. And I'll tell you what, I would not be without these. This is from Bell & Howe. It's the ultrasonic 9-pack of our home and garage pest repellers. Okay, here's what happens. What are your options? If you've got an ant problem, a roach problem, the spiders that are so creepy, how do you catch spiders? Like, it's almost impossible. Well, instead of using poisons and all that kind of crazy stuff, all you need is to plug these in. We had the worst ant problem in our kitchen, and I couldn't get rid of it, and I said, nope, I'm gonna plug this in, never another issue. We also lived in a really old house, and you could hear the rats crawling in the walls. And this one rat literally chewed through a part of my dishwasher, and it cost me $400 to replace the dishwasher because of this stupid rat. So guess what? Never be without these, because it pushes them all away. Send them to the neighbors you don't like. Send them to the person down the street you don't like, but you don't want the uglies in your house, and this is the way to do it. It's coming up. It's a really clever pack too, by the way. If you want to stop or start ordering early, you certainly can. All right, so this next item, I bought 2 of at Christmas time because I love it. And I bought one for my son Ethan and his girlfriend Macy, and I bought this one right here. This is the one exactly. I bought 2 of them. And the reason I bought it is I went on the air with Lori, and I was like, oh my gosh. I said, these are so sturdy and they're so nice, and they're really flexible and they're really versatile, and you can do so many things. My son, Lori, opened his up and started using it on Christmas Day, literally had his computer on his laptop. I said, Ethan, so you really like this? He goes, come on in, girl. He goes, do you really like this? He goes, Mom, I love this. And then they took him home with them to Jacksonville, and there you go. All right, so we've got a bunch of different color choices. Lori, let's do those first. In your hand is going to be the white marble, right?
Isn't that beautiful with those gorgeous striations throughout?
Pretty.
Really sharp. Black marble.
Oh, that's most limited, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Black marble.
Black
Wait, sorry. 37.
Oh, oops.
We have 37.
So
That's
this one's the most limited, probably.
Yeah, that one's really limited.
Really limited.
That's almost gone.
This is really beautiful. Then we have the black marble with the white striation. So I love these 2 together, like a his and a hers. Yeah. So cool.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right? And then we also have Very Perry. So this is your periwinkle choice.
Very Perry, under 60 left. Down below.
And then right down here, this is your walnut.
And you know why I bought the walnut for them? I had them send me a picture. They didn't know what I was buying them. Of their coffee table and their end tables.
Perfect.
And they were walnut colored.
Smart.
So I got it to match.
Girl, you are
working
brilliant.
It. This is a good mom.
You are a really good mom. Okay, and then this one is the cappuccino. So that one is that deep, rich coffee color. I love that one. And then we also have for you the black wood. So it has a little bit of a wood tone to it, which is really nice.
But there's only a couple hundred of them.
Okay, but let's talk real quick. So a lot of these desks, right, you have very complicated adjustments. With this one, you get it right out of the box, ding, ding, and you're done. Look at that. It's so simple and easy to use. Only about 4 pounds. If you're looking for that TV tray, maybe you want to eat a meal on the couch or eat a meal in bed, perfect. If you want to use this as a standing desk, if you're doing crafts, if you're using your phones, your tablets, it folds down to 2 inches. Look at these metal legs. So these legs are metal, and then they have some great padding down below on the corners. So if you're putting this on your expensive mattress or on your coffee table, it's not going to scratch it up or push in. And if you are using it as that standing desk, look at this for your laptops. laptops. This is gonna fit all sizes of laptops. If you do puzzles or games or paint your nails or you're reading a magazine, there's even a great little tray here at the top, a little area where you can tuck in your cell phone. So you can put your cell phone in or your tablet.
See, that was cool. So a lot of times, if you're in bed at night and you want to watch like Netflix and you want to watch it on your tablet, but you also want to have a place to put like your little beverage or whatever, you can use this and your tablet will fit inside there. Or you can put pens and pencils in there. I've learned a lot about these.
Yes, you know all of it.
Since I bought them for my son.
Because we're going to show everybody how to use it. You and I are going to get comfy. So we're going to show it on the couch. I'm going to sit here on the couch. You actually have a chair.
Yes.
And we brought you a phone. We brought you a cup of, luckily, nothing.
Seriously, so there's no beverage in here.
Oh,
please.
If I were a better friend, I would have brought coffee.
Coffee, no. Nope, not even coffee.
No, not coffee.
If you were a better friend, you would have brought some wine.
I would have. Yeah, if I were your best friend. I'll be your best friend again real soon.
Okay.
But I love this because you have this curvature right here, so this fits your body. You also have this really convenient holder right here, so this is how you hold on to it. It's got those little finger indentions, so this is the way you carry it. But then you open it up. Here are those really great metal legs that we were talking about, and that pad. So there are pads on all the corners, and then this has been reworked, so this is the perfect height for you. So if you want to cross your legs on the couch, if you're sitting or laying in bed, and like you said, this is everything. It's perfect for your tablet, vertical or horizontal. So I have mine at the perfect viewing angle. I could be sitting here, like you said, doing nails. I could be eating a little snack.
You could be doing a puzzle.
Got my water, got my puzzles.
If you love doing puzzles, I mean, even a jigsaw puzzle.
You know what I mean?
Here.
If I'm eating a meal, doing a puzzle on my tablet while I'm drinking a water. I could be doing a Skype call, a Zoom call, streaming, binge watching TV shows, all of it hands-free. How many times have you tried to eat a meal on your couch and you pile up pillows on your lap?
Or you're balancing it.
You're trying to balance it right on the pillows or on your lap and everything falls over. You make a big mess. Look at this.
Okay.
Stable,
girly girl, you have not had these back in a while. And guess what? We have sold almost 10,000.
Oh my gosh.
And the last little update I got, I think we have about 1,500 left. Oh, about 1,700 left. Now, I am telling you, they're worth their weight in gold. They really are. And they're on sale today. And I bought these for Christmas and I knew it was going to work. I knew the kids would really like them. What my son discovered is usually he's on his laptop and he has it on the coffee table. So he's kind of slumped over, or he has it in his lap and he's kind of slumped over trying to do it. He immediately took this out. This is later on Christmas night.
Sure.
And he was using it with his laptop and he's like, this is fabulous, because it raises it up high enough so you're not looking down all the time and kind of slumping over if you want to work on your computer, your tablet, your laptop, whatever you got going, right? All right, if you want the white marble, guys, there's 14. We're going to say goodbye to that right now. So if you want that white marble, you get the last of it. If you want the very periwinkle, which is a really gorgeous purple, I have 39 left. In the blackwood and the walnut, I have a couple hundred, a few bit more in black marble, which I think, if white marble sells out on you, I would grab the black marble because I think it's gorgeous. And then the espresso, I've got about 500, and we have black. We always bring in a ton of the black, which is great. Also, the walnut, we have less than 300. I'm telling you, buy it. If it's a birthday gift or a graduation gift, if you've got a kid going off to college, if they're in a dorm, if you sit anywhere, if you stand and want to work standing up, it's great for that.
Exactly.
It's great for crafters, for hobbyists, for eating your food on it. It was funny, I said, it's like a modern day tray table from back in the day.
It is.
Those rickety metal ones we had growing up. Did you have
remember.
those?
Oh,
they were so unstable and they would always be so rickety. This, honest to God, you'll be shocked at home at how nice this is.
It's so comfortable, right? And it's so
such
well
good
made.
quality.
It is. Our friend Alice Carone actually got one as a gift from a friend, and it was real wood, but it wasn't sealed in any way. And she got splinters in her fingers from it, splinters from it. So with this
is sealed.
I know, it's so nice. It's got a nice feel. It's kind of got a laminated finish. It has a little lip to it too. I haven't spilled anything, but if you should happen to spill, I believe it would probably hold it in place. But look, this is a big laptop. This is a 17-inch laptop. It's gonna fit every size laptop. So this is 23 inches long, okay, by 15 inches. And then when you fold it up, I just wanna show you guys this. So again, really, really stable. If your laptop is hot and you're tired of having it on your lap, this is gonna be perfect. Again, hydration fits right here, whether it's your coffee in the morning, your water, gotta have it. Look at how easily it folds,
your
just
booze,
like this.
let's be honest,
there you
your
go.
booze.
You gotta have your wine, your shams, whatever it is you're into.
Wine.
And then look at this, it's 2 inches.
Oh, wait, you know another thing, the reason I bought this for him was they live in a really small apartment and they don't have a lot of, they don't have a lot of table space.
Sure.
So I didn't want to give them like another version of an end table or whatever, because they can only put a teeny little amount of furniture in their space.
Right.
And so I loved loved it because they could put it underneath the couch when they weren't using it.
That's exactly
so
it.
I
I was
knew
gonna
they
show
could
that
hide
next.
it. And we didn't even, you know, last time we sold this, we didn't even talk about that. But you could stick it under the couch and hide it when you're not using it.
Look, totally disappears and I don't even have it. There we go. I've got it all the way under. So when you're not using it, pop it over there or by the side of your couch.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Right, so you can grab it because it folds down to 2 inches. It's only 4 pounds. So really convenient. Dorm rooms where they don't have a lot of space. I remember being in a bunk bed, having to try to figure out how to do homework, right?
Right.
Got your computer, got your notes, got your phone. Everything gets so disorganized. When you have this workstation and this multifunction desk, it makes everything so tidy.
And to that point, think about your kids doing their homework.
Oh, yeah.
My son never wanted to sit at a formal desk to do his homework at home. He was always slumped over on a couch. It made Eric go into his bedroom and sit on his bed. So this is really nice because you can put down, if you got somebody who wants to study, but they want to be in the living room with you, and they don't want to study at the kitchen table or whatever it might be, you don't realize how awesome these are until you get one at home. And then you're like, and it's so well made. That's, to me, that was what sold me. I love the size of it. I love I can cross my legs. I got my legs crossed right now.
I'm crossing mine too.
I have it. You could put it, and you could put it on your coffee table that raises it up higher. That's how Ethan was using it. He also had it beside him when he was working on his computer and then in his lap. Trust me, it was hilarious. When they opened them, you guys, I gave them the same spiel I'm giving you right now to my son and his girlfriend. And then, and don't you love the quality?
And don't forget,
yeah, and guess what else you could do? They were like, Mom, turn it off for God's sakes.
They're like, okay, we're sold.
Thanks.
We love it.
You bought it for us. Shut up already. The white marble is gone. All right, here's an update on the purple. If you love that periwinkle, there are 20 left. See it up there beside the black marble? That top row is going to be gone in the next easily minute or so. Don't you think? Yeah. My producer just said, yeah, he thinks so too. So those are going to be gone. If you want the black wood, that's the dark black. I have a little over 200. The walnut, I have under 300. The black marble, because again, we bring in more of that, which I love that black marble, by the way. I have 400, and the espresso brown, I have about 500. For me, I coordinated to their furniture in their living room. That's how I went after it, because I wanted it to match.
Right, you want it to look seamless in their home. I mean, that's how we care about the aesthetic. There are those padded legs right there, they're metal construction, and this is so nice. It really is like a laminated finish. It's very thick and very heavy duty, and yet still only 4 pounds, but it has that standing desk. Have you seen the prices of the standing desks?
So expensive.
Because we all know sitting is the new smoking, right? We hear this all the time. This is actually a little low, but on your kitchen counter, on your dining room table, you're gonna be able to make that a workstation now and get up on your feet, right?
Think about this. If you're working on a recipe and you have it on a card or a slimmer book, you could literally put the recipe here.
Yep, you sure can.
could set some stuff on here and be working on your recipe beside it.
Exactly right. So you can use it standing, sitting, laying in bed, all these different ways. When you're not using it, folds down teeny tiny small and only weighs 4 pounds.
And the legs are metal, and it's not hard to assemble. There's no assembly. You pull it out of the box, it's ready to go.
I love that. Some of the other ones had such complicated adjustments.
Yeah, they were impossible to figure out. Yeah,
this
one, they've really, and again, lovely, lovely, lovely quality. I mean, I wouldn't have bought it for my son and his girlfriend unless it was really good, because I'd have to hear about it. It's like my brother and his partner. They always call me, telling me what they bought lately from HSN. I get their opinions. He asked me, "Does you really like something?" Like my brother asked me the other day, "This product I was selling." I go, "Yeah, I vote yes on that one."
Yeah.
And I bought these because simply I was here on the air with Lori, and they sold out, and it's going to happen again. All right, the purple is gone. The white marble is gone. The black wood tone, that's the black, the darkest. I'm down to under 200. If you want the walnut, I'm sorry, the black, I only have 146.
Oh, wow.
In the walnut, I'm under 200. In the black marble, you guys jumped all over it once the white marble sold out. I have 270. And then if you want the espresso, which is the darkest brown, it's right there in the middle between the walnut and the black. I don't know, do you guys think you could zoom in a little bit closer to the black and or the walnut and the walnut and the dark wood tone? Or those two to the right. Good. That's black. There we go. I just want you guys to see it really close up, because the dark wood has a striation to it, like it looks like wood.
It does. It really does. It looks like that beautiful, rich coffee color. Yeah, really gorgeous. The walnut's the lighter. Is this one gone too? I think this one might be gone.
No, it's not gone, but it's close to.
Okay.
Once the white sold out, everybody jumped on that
this. I mean, this is really classic styling. It looks great in pretty much any decor. I think that black and white always pops. And then look at this. You've got some little openings right here. So this could be where you're putting your pen. It could be where you're propping up your tablet, your phone, vertical, horizontal.
Oh wait, show them the whole,
you have openings. So, and you even have a little spot right here. I tuck my pen right in there and it stands straight up, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And then you have openings here. So if you want to thread your charging cable for your phone or something, you've got a big portable charger, whatever. I've done that a couple of times too, just as an idea. But again, a lip on this, so hopefully you don't spill. I haven't tried this yet, but I have a feeling it would catch the liquid. And then you have these indentions right up here on the handle, so this fits really beautifully to your hand if you are carrying it from room to room. And same deal at our house. We don't have any room for any more furniture. My son needed a little area to work, so now he just sits right on the floor with this and does his math homework.
That's such a good idea.
On the tablet, or coloring, of course.
Maybe you got the grandkids coming over and you don't want them coloring like with markers on your good kitchen table or on your kitchen counter. How fun, they would have their own little space and they could be coloring and doing games on it.
Exactly.
And here's the other really cool feature. A lot of these things, and you mentioned it earlier, but I wanted to point it out one more time, it's curved. So it fits up to you.
Right.
If this was straight, it would be a little more awkward to work with it, but they, honest to God, have thought of everything. You know what, there's not a feature I would add to this.
Well, do you know what? When they started off, Brad, our great friend with Tech Compressions, and we love this brand, by the way, really useful, usable products that make our life easier. The legs were a little longer. And you know what? It was still a huge customer pick like it is now, but we did get feedback from customers that said, you know what? Make the legs just a little bit shorter. I still want to be able to cross my legs under it, but I don't want something quite so high. So they lowered the legs. They made the legs about 8.5 inches now instead of 10.5 inches. So now they're the perfect height. The other really nice thing is you can see where Suzanne is seated. This can actually fit in that more narrow chair. This worked in your chair, right?
Oh, it's fine.
Because the legs can kind of come in a little bit, right?
Right.
So it's gonna work on the more narrow chairs. Here I am using it on the couch. I could be in bed. It's gonna work everywhere. And there's that curvature too that you were pointing out that we talked about a couple times right there.
And Lori,
also.
let me show you this, guys. And look how it's, look at how the legs go out. So if you're in bed and you've got covers on, it's good. Maybe you've got wider hips, or it might be a bigger guy using this.
That's true.
See how they go out like this? So you're not gonna squish your legs right down in the center. You really have plenty of room. And also too, I gotta tell you, notice, look how stable that is. So if you're putting it on a slicker surface like your countertop, it's not gonna move. And it's not gonna scratch unless you pick it up and obviously move it around to get it. But it really, those are nice. They have a real nice little stick to them.
They really do. That padding really ensures that it's not gonna scratch up your furniture at all. Look at this. I'm using my phone, my phone and my tablet at all times. Hey, I'm multitasking. And again, it could be a Zoom call. Maybe you're just, you know, streaming movies. Maybe you're binge watching. I know I've been watching stuff because my family is really into football and they're watching all the teams because of fantasy football now, and I wasn't that into it. So I wanted to do my nails. So I was doing my nails and I am hands-free, right? I can watch my phone, watch my tablet. You don't have to hold your phone. You don't have to hold your tablet. You get that sore wrist, that sore hand. Now you're hands-free.
That's
I
true.
love
You just go like
that
that when you're scrolling.
Yeah.
The other thing that's really great for too is sometimes I like to sneak away into the bedroom just to be alone. I have these 2 dogs that need all my attention, along with the 3rd person in my family who needs all my attention, my husband. And sometimes, and we live in a really teeny-weeny space, so I would just want to go in the bedroom. I want to have a glass, a little bubbly or wine, and I just want to sit in there. And the problem is I need my phone, I need my tablet, I need my glass of wine, of course, and I'm watching TV. And so getting this and just putting it there on the bed with you, it just makes you so darn happy.
It's so organized.
Then you sit back and you're
secure.
having your little moment.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. All right, guys, here is the update. Is that the 4 I'm down to? There's only 4 left? So the black marble is sold out. Well, I can't see it, so I'm just checking your numbers. Is the black marble gone? Okay, there's a dozen left in black marble. Well, it's gonna be gone. The purple is now officially sold out. The white's sold out. The black wood tone, that's the black, basically, on the left. That I have 40 left. The walnut, I have about 90. Oh, the black marble, I'm sorry, there it is. I have 30 of those. And the espresso, that middle one that's the dark chocolate color, I have the most. I have about 400 in that. Unfortunately, I think the black wood tone, the walnut, and the black marble, they're gonna be sold out in a couple minutes. And then hopefully we'll have a few more left in the espresso. And the espresso is beautiful. It's just a really dark brown.
So pretty.
It's really gorgeous, actually.
Really looks good with your dark woods. Yeah. Really kind of glamorous.
Stay right there.
High-end.
600 left total. That will not be true in about 2 minutes. All right, Lori is not going very far. I'm gonna leave that card here because we're gonna talk about this cute little radio next. Yeah, well, we got to shoot something else to get it all set up. Which way do you want me to go? Okay, we'll do that. And on sale, get it for a birthday gift. Get it for the person that's really hard to buy for. I'm telling you, guy, girl, it doesn't matter. If you have somebody who's always trying to balance things on the couch, or they grab every pillow and put it on their lap just to use their laptop or keep their phone comfortable while they're watching TV, I really do promise you, it is such a cool, cool item. Oh, okay. All right, so we're moving on back to the exact spot we were. Very good. And now we're going to talk about this. This is so darn cute, and it's really, really versatile, actually. So here's the story. This is from Jensen, and it's our portable Bluetooth. So first off, you can Bluetooth a tablet, you can Bluetooth your phone to it. So if you want to listen to music and have a really good, powerful speaker to do that, great. Now we sell plenty of Bluetooth speakers. Laura, you know that. You sell them actually too. We sell plenty of them. And what do? Well, they're fine. It's a speaker, but that's all they do. This is not only a speaker, it is a built-in radio. It is a built-in really powerful flashlight on it, and all of that for under $30 while we have it on sale. And of course, we have 3 flex pays for $10 to get this home on a major credit card. All you're doing is choosing your color. We have teal, we have red, and of course we have black, and Lori's hanging out to tell us about this.
I love it. I mean, Jensen, amazing, amazing audio specialist for many, many years. I remember Jensen used to be in some of the super high-end cars, and we were so excited if you had a Jensen speaker, right? Do you remember that? Look at how adorable this is. Only 2 pounds, a little less than 2 pounds. And look, this is a party to go, because now not only can you Bluetooth it, because it's got that built-in Bluetooth speaker, you're gonna be able to, so let's crank some music here. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and raise that volume just a little bit here. Oh, that's lower. Hello, let me go the other way. But look at this, it's like a party. Woo, I love the lights. Loud. It's not all the way, but that is full, right?
Okay.
Yeah, still not all the way, but yeah, that's.
Can I tell you, Lori,
it's really good.
Honest to God, I thought $29. This is everybody.
It's gonna sound right. It's not gonna have much sound.
I thought the sound is gonna sound pretty fair.
Right.
Okay, the sound is really, really good.
It's really impressive, isn't it?
That's really
funny. And then
funny.
you have onboard control, so you push and hold. It's gonna flip you to your next song. And what I'm doing right now is I have it Bluetooth to my cell phone, so that's gonna give you about 32 feet of range away from your cell phone. So you can have this in the kitchen while you're cooking and just stream your music or your podcast, whatever you're into. You can control it from the phone, or you can control it from the Jensen itself, because you've got your onboard buttons and controls. Isn't that so cool?
It's really cool.
Really sounds good, right? And then if I want to go back a song, really easy to do, press and hold, and it's gonna take me down, down, down volume, or flip to the next song. So you've got everything controlling right on the top. This even has a built-in FM radio. So one of the things I love about it, easy buttons here, you've got your mode button.
FM radio.
It switches to FM radio and tells you FM radio.
Oh, that's awesome.
So now I've got my FM radio. Oh, and now I'm back to my Bluetooth. But look at this, you even have that telescoping built-in antenna. So now you can pull in your FM station. So it's a Bluetooth speaker, it's an FM radio. Oh, right, and it's also a giant flashlight or floodlight with built-in handle, perfect for emergencies. And then Suzanne, did you look at the other side? Yep. Solar panel.
Stop
Can
it.
you believe it? Solar panel built right in. So now this is gonna capture the rays of the sun, or in certain lighting conditions indoors. I didn't even have mine turned on, and I had it over by the makeup lights in my green room. It was charging the battery.
No way.
Inside.
Okay.
So now this is great for emergencies.
How clever is that? Now, I want you to show the buttons up front, and we're gonna have to go in really tight on these so everybody can see them, only because you can do even more with it.
You can do so much with this. So really quick, I'll show you some of the things that you can do. So right there, we're including for you the cable. That's your 3.5mm cable. So maybe you have an old MP3 player with a lot of songs on it. I've been bad, I haven't really kept up with my cloud service.
Or if you just want to directly plug in your phone.
You can plug in your phone too. Maybe your phone is dying and you want to kind of preserve battery. You can plug it in. We include the cable. So it even says aux line in. That's your auxiliary line in. Really cool, right? So that's something that you can do. Now it's back to radio. If I want to plug in, I've got my Lori's music.
USB.
It says USB when I plug in my USB, so I can play my music that way if I want to. And then check this out. This is so cool. You're going to be able to recharge it right here. So we're including this cable, and it's USB at one end, but you can use the brick that came with your cell phone to recharge your Jensen, or you can plug it into a computer via USB to recharge the built-in rechargeable battery here. Or, I didn't tell you this either, Suzanne, I love surprises. You're going to be able to plug in your phone and do a partial charge on your cell phone too.
Oh, so if you get really in a pinch.
If you get in a pinch, now you have a solar panel that will charge the Jensen Jensen, and a Jensen that will charge your phone.
Okay,
that's really cool.
Come on, guys, how brilliant is this? All that for under 30 bucks.
Really cool.
Okay, so I've got a question. How long does the music last before you need a new charge?
Hours and hours. I don't have a specific on that, but it's 3 to 4 hours of nonstop use on the battery.
Great, and if you're outside, really obviously it's recharging itself at the same time.
That is exactly
because of the darn solar panel. I get why it's sold out. Like,
yeah, it's
come
so
on,
cool.
that is clever, right? It's like, this is a cool idea. Now, if you know anybody who does anything really, I mean, if you just want a great, really surprisingly good speaker, I really don't. I'm just like you guys. I mean, I know we buy good stuff. Like, that's, you know, that's our core mission, right? But I'm just like you. I'm like, $29, that speaker's gonna stink, right? Or it's only gonna be, man, the speaker is really good. So if you just were thinking about buying a Bluetooth speaker, let's just stop there, that did nothing else except give you some really good sound.
Sure.
That's easy, over $30. Easy for a decent one, okay?
Of course, yeah.
Now, add a really powerful flashlight for camping, tenting, whatever, the emergency in the car, whatever it might be, you're good. FM radio, yeah, with the antenna. Being able to plug in your own music through the USB, great. How about plugging directly in if you want to use it the kind of the old-fashioned way? Great. And then, of course, you can recharge it, but this blew me away. I had no idea. There's a solar panel on here, so it's going to actually recharge itself. If it's the beach, on the boat, at the lake,
yes.
If you're camping, even if it's just indoor and you're using it in your kitchen right now, maybe you buy it thinking, oh my gosh, that'll be so much fun if we're out back playing with the kids, or we go on a picnic, we can have great music and listen to things. But right now, just in your kitchen, how awesome would it be to fill the room with either your favorite talk radio station or your favorite country music station, but also plug in your own music, which is really easy to do, and that is a USB thumb drive, right?
Yeah, it really is. It's right on a USB drive. Anything you have in your home, plug it right in. Also, any of the services that are on your phone. So if you use iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify.
Yeah.
So listen to this. This is kind of a funny story. We have a really old Christmas tree, okay? And it had non-LED lights, and they were all burning out like crazy. Okay. So my husband has spent 2 days sitting in the garage cutting off these old lights so that we can put new lights on. And so he's been listening to music, and he was listening at first through his cell phone, but it sounded lousy, right? Because the speakers on the cell phone are terrible. I brought out the Jensen. I'm like, seriously, you might as well be having a little entertainment, a little bit of fun while you're out here doing this horrible task. So I cranked this up for him, and he was like, this isn't so bad. I don't mind this at all. And look, the little light show, it's like a little party.
I like
so
the
fun, right?
Get that party started with this Jensen. All right, here we go. In the teal, less than 1,000 remain. In the black, less than 900 remain. In the red, I have a little over 1,000. I want you to think about that teenager in your life, or the really hard to buy for 20-something, you know? Or you've got a kid who's like, doesn't have their own little speaker system in their room, but would love it, you know what I mean?
Love it, yeah.
But I mean, obviously it's designed for adults as well, but I think at under $30, what's that birthday gift you get?
All ages,
you know, all ages. I'll tell you what's really great too. How many guys or gals, you know, let's be fair, have like they have a little workbench out in the garage.
Exactly.
But all they do is listen to their little kind of, like you said, phone's crappy speaker, and it'd be so much more fun to have them have this out there. Now I have a question.
Sure.
Once you Bluetooth it the first time, does it recognize your phone?
It sure
so
does.
So you only do it once.
So I'm gonna, all you have to do is that one-time pairing process. I'm gonna turn mine off. So I've turned it off. There's a little on-off switch right here, so that makes it really easy to use. Bluetooth. You hear that great little tone, and then it tells you what mode you're in, Bluetooth, and then ding, ding, and it's now automatically reconnected back to my cell phone. So after that one-time pairing process, you have that automatic reconnection. So it's so cool, you guys. The music quality is so beautiful. Switch your songs. You can do that right here. You can play, you can pause, you can adjust your volume. So we'll go up a little bit, no matter what your genre. If you love the classical music, or you like to boot scoot, or whatever it is you're into, this is gonna be perfect. It does sound great. It's 3.5 watts of power, so it is deceptively small for the great sound power that you do get out of it. It's only 1.8 pounds. I think the built-in handle is great too for tailgating. And like you said, for those emergencies, if you want to be able to have that super, super bright flashlight / floodlight. Look at the light that this puts out. It's really impressive, isn't it?
You have someone's birthday coming up. Honest to goodness, I've learned when I see something that I just go, yeah, that's great for whoever, I pretty much buy it at the moment I see it. Because number one, stuff sells out here all the time. And number two, you got it done. done. So even if the birthday's a couple months away, you know there's somebody in your life who's gonna really go, okay, that's really cool, thanks for getting it for me. Because again, we love our Bluetooth speakers. We use them all the time.
Right.
I'll go to events with my girlfriends, we go to tennis tournaments, and whenever we stay in a hotel, there's no good speaker system ever, right?
Right, terrible.
So I always bring a Bluetooth little mini speaker that I bought from HSN. So think about it that way. If you're traveling to someone's place or you're going to a hotel, and we love it. If we're getting ready we get done with the day, we're back at the hotel room before we go to dinner. If we're showering, getting ready, we always want to hear really good music.
Yeah, on the golf cart, right?
Oh, great idea.
You're driving around on the golf cart, or maybe you're doing some fun, like you said, travel or tailgating. This is music on the go. So again, Bluetooth speaker, you're gonna be able to wirelessly connect this via that one-time pairing process to your phone or your tablet, listen to the musical service or music that's trapped to your FM radio, super bright flashlight, solar panel, it'll even charge your phone. Yeah, this Jensen does it all.
She's not going far. Give us 15-second tease. Okay. Only a tease, you can't tell what it is.
Oh, okay. For what's coming up?
Yeah. Ooh. But you're coming back.
The value on this, can I say what it is?
No.
Oh.
Just say, give us a good tease. Come on, what would make...
Okay, tease you. Oh, do you want to be able to communicate with loved ones and never have a bill to be able to do that? And
lowest
be able
price
to
ever.
take pictures?
With one of the best cameras ever.
Yes.
Okay, that's all you can say.
Okay.
It's coming up.
All right, that was hard.
That was really hard.
That was harder than I thought.
Okay, I have to give you an update on the Ultimate Multi-Desk. It's gonna be completely gone. Every single color is sold out. This is what I have left. It's the dark walnut. And it is gorgeous. It's beautiful. If you missed out on the black or you wanted something in kind of a wood tone, then grab what I have left. I have less than 200. So I just want to give you one more quick look at this. Also, I wanted to show you this because this is kind of near and dear to my heart. These are rechargeable scissors, basically. They're cutting blades. Really a smart idea. It's from Caliber, and they're a 3.6 volt cordless cutter with self-sharpening blades. That had me at hello. And look at all the things this can cut through. That's going through vinyl flooring. Obviously, it's great for paper. How many of you are always struggling trying to break down your boxes for recycling, or just trying to open up a box you get from HSN and you want to make it a lot easier? This is the tool to do it with. Now, it absolutely is self-sharpening, and I love that because I have a whole bunch of just cutting units and items at home, i.e. scissors, that don't self-sharpen, and I do not have a correct sharpener, shame on me. This one, you don't have to worry about it. You can hold it in your hand, super easy to operate, and it really can be from some heavy-duty jobs to really lightweight jobs. For example, how'd you do cutting the Christmas wrapping paper this year? Was it all hacked up in a hot mess, or you just don't have the hand strength anymore? This just goes right through it. But it'll also do up to cardboard, kind of really heavier stuff that you might have around your house that you need help cutting with. So anyway, that's available on sale. 3 flex pays. All right, what's coming up next? Ooh, it's the time for the ooey gooey bugs. They're gonna be coming out here pretty soon, so stay tuned, we're gonna get rid of them.
With the power of HP from HSN, reinvent how you work, how you play, how you live. Technology that makes life better for everyone, everywhere, and deals designed for every budget. HP on HSN and at hsn.com. It's our first big sale of the year, and we're celebrating with big deals from your favorite brands. Cookware from Curtis Stone, beauty from Beekman 1802, and new jewelry from Absolute. Plus, save up to 30% on thousands of items. Friday through Monday, here on HSN.
Food is my obsession.
Cooking is my life. And with HSN.com, it's never been easier to turn a boring dish into BAM. Discover online cooking demonstrations to help you spice it up in the kitchen.
I'll teach you how to become a better chef with my key cooking tools.
And how to create incredible, tasty meals full of flavor.
Who wouldn't love you for that?
Explore, watch, and shop all of our top chefs at hsn.com.
Bam! Sorry, Emerald.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Care to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Hey guys, you're watching HSN. I'm Suzanne Runyon. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome Monday. We're having a lot of fun in this hour because everything is under $50. We've got FlexPay all over the place. And please don't forget, once you spend $75 or more, once you hit that $75 threshold, that doesn't make sense. Threshold, thank you. $75 threshold, everything ships for free. So maybe you're with Marla a little earlier and you're getting really darn close to it. The good news is once you hit it, then everything flips to free shipping. And don't worry, you can check out multiple times and our systems will make that shipping correction for you. Yay. All right, so here in Florida, I swear, 365 days a year, we have the creepy crawlies. We have everything, you know. And there's a lot of southern states that are like that, where you just have the bugs all the time. But we really aren't too far out from those of you in the north who are gonna start, everything's gonna start waking up and decide to wanna crawl into your house again. And how do we get rid of them in a really safe and easy way? It's plugging in these darn ultrasonic pest repellers. We have sold, Lou, do you have any idea?
Millions.
Like millions and millions and millions of them here at HSN. And here's the one reason why. The darn things really work. That's what's shocking. Without having to use poisons, without having to use those awful chemicals, without having to use the bad sprays. And Lou, you guys have put together a really cool configuration for us today.
No, we have.
I like this combo.
Yeah, it's a 9-piece set, so you got enough to do basically a whole house.
Upstairs, downstairs.
Upstairs, downstairs of a whole house. And now people always ask me, why do we get so many? Okay, and the reason is the way they work. It's because they use sound waves, ultrasonic sound waves, to repel the pests. So basically, ultrasonic sound waves are just sound waves at a higher frequency than we can hear. Human beings can't hear them. Your dogs and cats won't hear them, but you know what? Rats hear them, mice hear them, roaches hear them, spiders hear them. We don't know what it sounds like to them, but we know that it's disorienting, we know they hate it, we know that it makes them want to run away. Now, why so many? Because sound waves reflect off of walls. They echo, they reverberate, okay? Like in our studio right now, you can hear the echo of my voice going back and forth in here. In a room, if those sound waves, those ultrasonic sound waves get trapped in that room, they never go anywhere else.
That's right.
So you gotta put one in every single room. Now, the other nice thing about this set is the smattering of all the different types you get.
That's what I like.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So you're getting 3 of the minis in this. These are the little tiny ones. And by the way, they all work the same regardless of size, so don't worry about that, okay?
So here are the 3 little guys.
Yeah, the 3 minis on the top. In the middle, you're getting 3 of our standard size. And then on the bottom, you've got one that has an extra outlet. You've got one that has night lights. And then you've got one that has both an extra outlet and a night lights. So you're getting a bit of everything in this one. But regardless of how big they are, they all work exactly the same. I mean, for me personally, I like the minis for like the bathroom and the kitchen to put above the countertops. Maybe you want, you know, you don't want to lose an outlet, so you want to have that one with the extra outlet, one of the 2 with the extra outlets, and put those in your bathroom and kitchen. It's entirely up to you. But the beautiful thing is that you don't have to do anything. You plug them in, and they start working.
Okay, so I got a couple of my own personal stories.
Okay.
Here's what I want you to do. So we had a problem with mice being in the walls of our really old house. And unfortunately, late at night, I could hear them. It was totally gross, right? And I got so mad. I went to use my dishwasher in the kitchen one time, and I'm like, what is wrong with it? It's not working. I had a plumber come in. So imagine that. Now you have a plumber. You're paying for that.
Yep.
He says, he pulls up this plastic piece and goes, oh, you had a rat chew through this. And I was like, it cost me more to replace the dishwasher, much more than $39.90.
Oh, sure.
So immediately I plugged in, I got him, I ordered him right away, and I plugged him in, and I'll be darned, from that day forward, I never had any more creepy crawlies.
Right.
And that was throughout the entire house, because I had them in different rooms. Another one too, I had a little line of creepy crawlies coming into my house, and we were having a really tough time getting rid of them.
Right.
And we had tried, you ever seen those little pads where you put the drips of some kind of horrible poison?
Yep.
I have 2 dogs. We don't want them to get into that, but
Absolutely
we tried it because we were desperate, right?
Yeah,
of course, the creepies went around it. They're not walking through it.
They know
went
better.
around it.
No.
And so guess what? What took care of it? This did. And it was a problem we tried. It was ridiculous how many different methods we tried to get rid of.
Oh yeah, well, and see, that's the funny thing is that when we have a problem like that, we kind of panic. You know what I mean? And I always tell people, listen, get your Bell & Howell pest repellers now. Be proactive, don't be reactive.
Right.
Because by the time that you start seeing the creepy crawlies, you start seeing the rats and the mice, you've got a problem. It's an infestation at that point, okay? So it's a little too far gone. These will work, but it's gonna take longer. So I tell people, get them now before you get to that point. And here's the thing. Our reaction normally is that we're gonna run out and we're gonna buy every last thing in the store that we think might work, okay? And you can spend a lot of money on this
And
stuff.
guess what? You're doing it over. It's never ending.
Well, no, because this stuff all wears off. Like you spray it down, and over time it wears off. You've got to reapply, or you run out. So you got to go back and do it again. When you're dealing with the rats and the mice, this is poison. This stuff is like actually dangerous to your pets. Like see the green stuff in there? That's actually little poison cubes.
And not good too if you have grandkids or kids.
No.
Some of them think it's candy.
Yeah, no, it looks exactly, well, you know, they make it look like food on purpose so that the rats and mice get attracted to it. That's why they do it on purpose. Huh. And then these traps right here are just flat out dangerous. You know, with the Bell & Howell pest repellers, you don't have to spend any time applying anything. You don't have to bait any traps. You don't have a carcass to deal with when a trap, you know, kills something. And now somebody's got that great job, yeah, exactly, of having to go and get rid of that. So that's
why you
why,
smell it in your wall.
Oh, well, see, once they die,
what is that
I don't
awful
care if it's
smell?
poison or they get caught in a trap, if you don't find them, because they don't just die like right there, they go off somewhere and die.
Right.
And then you get that smell that lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks, okay?
Yeah.
With the Bell & Howell pest repellers, they don't die in your house. They leave the house, they go out, and they go
And you know
somewhere
what?
else.
It's such a more humane thing.
No, it really
like,
is.
you know, there's nothing worse than hearing a snap,
Yeah.
and you know there's some mouse or rat caught in there with his little neck broken, or it's still squirming around, and it's
it's horrible.
And it's awful because
awful.
whoever has to go take care of it has to finish the job.
Exactly.
And it's just you feel
You can't just
bad.
throw 'em away.
Yeah, if you feel bad, you don't have to kill anything, right? Well, that's what I like the most. It sends them to your neighbor's house. It's not going to be in your house anymore because it's like somebody's nails screeching down a chalkboard. You know, you're like, you want to get away from it, and that's exactly how they're reacting.
No, that's exactly how they're reacting, is they do want to get away from it. You know, and again, it's weird because we can't hear them. Actually, wait a minute. We can't hear them, but you can see them. I'm going to show you that right now. I almost forgot I had this. This device is an ultrasonic leak detector, okay? So people that work in the HVAC industry, when they have a leak in a gas line or a high pressure line, they use this device. There's a little microphone up here and a little meter, and it hears ultrasonic sounds because the gas is under pressure, and if it's a pinhole, comes out at such high pressure, it makes an ultrasonic sound wave. So we've got one plugged in right here in front of me. Now, ordinarily, to the eye, the only way you would know that this guy in front of me is on is there's a little red LED right there, and every once in a while you're going to see that flash. And by the way, if I cover the sensor on top, the night lights come on. See how cool that is? Now, watch what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put this in front here, just like this. We just got to be able to see the screen. And then when I press the button on this, the microphone is now listening for an ultrasonic sound wave, okay? So watch how every time you see the red LED go on the pest repeller, you also see the little red ball on this bounce. And that's because it's hearing an ultrasonic sound wave. Now, Suzanne, you can't hear that, can you?
No, not at all.
I can't hear it either, but this guy can. So that's why I say to people that kind of doubt that these are actually effective, that they're actually working, that's science right there. That's proof that these are actually putting out that ultrasonic sound wave. And at the end of the day, I like knowing that it's something that's not going to hurt anything.
Right.
Not just the fact that I can't hear it and my pets don't hear it.
It's not going to hurt babies. It won't hurt the pets.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, here's something else. How many of you live in a big city? Or how many of you live in an apartment complex, or you have townhouses? And you might be the neatest neat-nick in the whole wide world, but your neighbors are secretly the worst hoarders ever. And then you get roaches, and you're like, how am I getting roaches? It's probably the people around you. Hello, New Yorkers.
Yeah.
How many times have you had a roach issue where you live, right? It's probably the people around you, right? So what you do is you put these up. There's no poison. There's nothing snapping. It's not awful. There's nothing worse than opening up a drawer and seeing roach legs in the drawer.
Yeah.
Or have you ever come into your place and flicked on the lights and you see something out of the corner of your eye and you go, I know that wasn't good. I know that wasn't good. And I had that problem when I was in my 20s. I had no food in my apartment. I couldn't afford any food. It was the people above me. I know exactly who they were. They had a really bad roach problem, and it infested my place down below them. And I couldn't do a darn thing about it.
Nope.
It was
you can't
disgusting.
do anything about it. Well, see, and that's why I tell people.
It was a nice apartment. It wasn't like I was living
No,
in
you weren't slowing
a
it.
bad place.
Well, no, see, that's why I tell people, if you get these in your place, in your living space, right, it creates almost like a force field. It's like this bubble that you live in now. So you can't control all these other people around you are doing, but you can control your environment, and that's why these are so important. Now, the other thing, too, is if you live in the city and you're like on the 50th floor of a high-rise building or something, you think like, I'm impervious, they can't get up here. All the pipes, all the wiring, everything that's in the walls, it's like a super highway, okay? They just run on that stuff all over the building all the time. So they can get to you. That's why you've got to be on the defensive. You have to be the one that's going to have this where, you know what's interesting? Where I live, they're building new houses around us, okay? And they're tearing up the ground. And we've never had a pest problem before, or my neighbors, all right? And all of a sudden, my neighbors are like, hey, you got any of those pest repellers? Because they're all having issues now with pests coming into the house. And why is that? Because when you do new construction, so if your house could be brand new, they're tearing up the environment where the pests live. So they got to find somewhere else to go.
Great.
Right? And especially this time of year, like if you live up north and it's cold outside and, you know, there's nothing growing anymore, so they can't find any food, guess what they want? They want to come in your house because you got heat, you got shelter, you got food, water, you got everything. So all the pests are going to come in, especially those mammals, the rats and the mice. And by the way, did you notice when we went down the list, if you show all the pests that this takes care of, right? Spiders are on there, but I had nothing for spiders in all my little kit
how do
here.
you catch a dumb spider?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right?
Quickly.
At all.
If.
And again, we're talking about all the yicky creatures that we just do not want in our homes.
Right.
It's going to actually take care of that. Now, this is one of the largest configurations we have, and what I love especially, because I've tried all versions, I really love the nightlight version. It really does work great.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a little bit of light that kind of, if you're going from your bedroom to maybe the bathroom, it's great for in the hallway. I love the fact you've got 2 of these that are going to give you your plug back. A lot of people want, in fact, when we first launched, we didn't have any of that.
No,
a lot of people love
none
these because you're not going to have to take up 2 plugs. It won't take, you actually get a plug back, which is awesome. Then you're getting the 3, and again, they all do the same effect. So don't worry about the size. The size does not matter. And these are great, especially like you said, for the bathroom or the kitchen.
I love them for that.
And they're only going to take up one little spot when you're using them. So get them now. I love what you said. Be proactive.
Be proactive.
Don't wait till all of a sudden you got a hot mess in your house this spring.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and you know, like I said earlier, if you wait too long, all right, you're going to have an infestation. And you know, here's the thing, killing the pests isn't always the solution. For instance, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. If you have German cockroaches in your house, right, the female German cockroaches carry their eggs in sacs on their legs. If they die, they will still jettison the egg sacs and those eggs will still hatch, okay? So killing them is not the solution. The solution is to repel them and get them to the house. And think about this too. If you walk in someone's house and you see this, does this say pest problem or does this say pest problem? I'm gonna go with this guy right here, okay? So that's why I always tell people, listen, don't worry what these look like, don't worry about anything like that. Plug them in, let them start working. They look like air fresheners, nobody's gonna know, and just let them do their thing, whether you're there or you're not there, Suzanne. What do you think?
You know, totally agree. And you know what? You had me at leg eggs. I hope no one is actually eating anything right now. You don't want eggs on dead legs in your home at all, right? Lou, thanks for hanging out. Guys, stay on the line for that. I know we're pretty busy, but be proactive for sure. It's really key because you want to get it before everything happens. Or if you're hearing the creepy crawlies in the wall, flat out get it. And you know what's also interesting that Lou didn't mention is they'll eat through your wire. And he's had problems at one point. He had to change all of his vents for his air conditioning and heat because the mice chewed through all of it upstairs in his attic. And they are good for the attic. Also, just leave it and forget about it. You don't have to worry about it. All right, we're gonna move on. This next item is a great customer pick, and it's from one of my favorite companies. I love Tommy Copper. In fact, I wear it constantly. I think it's one of the best lines in the world because everything is copper infused, and you can just do a quick little research on the internet and find out the benefits of having copper surrounding you. This one is our adjustable back support belt. How many of you right now are waking up in the morning, got little tweakies, or maybe you sit all day, maybe you're on your feet all day, maybe you work at a warehouse, maybe you're in a hospital. You've got to have that great back support that's gonna make, it almost feels like you have an extra muscle surrounding your entire midriff, which gives you more stability when you're wearing it and using it. Well, that's what we're featuring in our Tommy Copper belt. We're at $44.99. The value of this is $89. Dang, they gave us a really good offer. Okay, I like it. And we have 3 sizes. We have small, medium, we have large, extra large combination, and we have 2X, 3X combination. Laura Baker is joining me. She's gonna tell us all about it.
Hi, and I love that it's just so compact. That's what's really nice about it,
Yeah, because a lot of those belts are like
bulky, they're cumbersome. So yeah, they're going to help you, but I mean, not only do they cost you hundreds of dollars when you're getting one of the medical grade ones, right, from the doctor's office that you need the prescription for, but they're also so thick that you can't possibly wear them underneath your clothes without anybody knowing about it. Look at how thin this is. Full lumbar support that's going in there. So let me show you the thinness right there so you can see how it is. But not only that, but this is an upgraded lumbar support system from the back braces that we were previously bringing to you, because this one now has all of the extra support here, which is adjustable to give you even more. So if you are working in the garden, if you are, you know, trying to play with the grandkids, if you're just doing laundry, if your back just hurts because you can't sit at a chair at dinner table for too long because the chair is too hard, this will help your lower back feel better and allow you to get back to living life and spending time with your loved ones. That's so important. You can see the lumbar support systems that are built into the back. Those are the 4 or 5 bars that are right back there. See how they have that? And then on top of that, we have the adjustability of the stability control panels there as well that I'll show you in person just how easy they are to use. But when I was talking about discreet, and when you come back, I want you to see just how discreet it is. Does it look like I'm wearing anything? I'm gonna spin it all the way around. Look at that.
I thought, you know what, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't think you had it on. I thought Laura needs to put one on.
It's there.
Oh, wow.
Underneath me, underneath
That's
my sweater.
awesome.
Isn't that great? And it's so simple. And look, first of all, how easy I took it off. And now how easy it is to just go ahead and put it on as well, right? So all you do is you put it to the location you want it, and you put that first area as tight as you want. Then you have even more support now because we have the 4 bands. There's 2 on either side, but they're connected here to make it really easy. So you're not messing with 4 bands. You're only messing with 1 on one side and 1 on the other side to literally pull it as tight as you want to. You can go up and down, you can crisscross them, you can put them on top of each other, you can truly adjust it. So if your back pain's a little lower, you can put this lower and put the bands lower. If your back pain's a little bit higher, you can put it higher. If it's midway, you put it there. But you adjust not only the tightness to the degree that you want it to be, but also the exact location to where you want to, which makes it really simple to use. Put it on, put it off, and you don't have to worry about it slipping. I have been up and down. I was doing my makeup. I stood up. I went to the front. I talked to somebody. I sat down for a few minutes. I didn't have to readjust my belt. The only time I took it off was 1, to show it to you here, and 2, to use the restroom. But it's so nice because when you do have to use the restroom now, it's easy too. There's not a bunch of cords there in the way.
Right. Okay, so let's talk sizing. How do we pick our size?
It's small, medium, medium large, and 2X, 3X. So the small medium is a 28 to 34 inch circumference. A large, extra large is a 36 to 42 inch circumference, and a 2X, 3X is a 44 to 50 inch circumference. I don't want you can see the sizing there on their screen. Most of us know our waist size. Don't get too caught up on that because it does have a lot of forgivability in there. So for instance, I fit in both the small medium and the large extra large both fit me. I think the small medium is nicer on me because I liked it to be slim underneath my clothing and I don't want to see it as much. Right. But if I needed to, I could easily wear the large extra large.
And actually, I have my mic pack and I have my IFB pack on my back. Yeah. And I'm sure I've got the small out here, so I would definitely wear the large extra large. And I know I could cinch that in because it's got all of this is all workable. Like there's so much hook and loop on here that you really have a lot of customability. Yeah. Now here's what's really interesting too, you can still move. Have you ever seen those ones that are so heavy and they're so bulky and they're so awkward and you literally can't move in them?
So I actually have, because my mom has one. So my mom has really bad back problems and she has one of those. And here's the funny thing, and it's not funny at all actually for her, it's truly cumbersome. It stops you, yes, your back starts to feel better in it, but it stops you from living life and doing things. And the minute you move, they adjust on you and they move. Well, guess what? Because it has so many cords, because it's not, you know, just it's smart like this one is, she can no longer just get up and do what she needs to do. She has to call me to help her, or she has to call my dad to help her anytime it moves. Now with this is what you do. Boom, boom. So there's not a lot of small cords that get tangled up, that get bunched up, that you then have to tuck into and figure out where they're going. It's very simple for you to do on yourself, which gives you back your independence as well. So again, you see it like this, and you just fold it right over. Then what you do is you take the extra stability straps and you put them to make them even tighter where you want them to go, just like that. It's so simple, it's so easy to use, and of course you can wear this underneath your clothing so it can be discreet while it's still giving you the back support. I love that Suzanne talked about it, like extra muscles in your body, right? We're helping to support your core. Your core is critically important to helping that lower back feel better. So when we do this is preventative for sure. So if you're working in the garden, if you're mowing, if you're, you know, shoveling snow right now, totally preventative for all of that. If you're just standing on your feet, if your back is already bothering you, 80% of Americans complain, 80% complain about back pain. And I know that I'm one of them. I was in a bad car accident in my 20s. I've lived with it my whole life, you know? I was just seeing a physical therapist about it, and he goes, you know, the thing is your body's used to it now. And so you are gonna have that pain until you learn to support that pain, which means a back brace like this, supporting that core and adjusting your body and aligning it the way that it's supposed to be aligned.
You know,
we sort of learn bad habits.
how you feel it instantly. You know, it's really, really wild, because all of a sudden my posture's definitely better, for sure. I can still bend and move. That would be the worst thing.
That's
if I couldn't get the groceries. But think about this, and I think this is proactive as well, because let's say you've decided to start working out this new year. You know, that's your commitment. You're like, hey, I'm gonna get in shape, and you're going to this. You absolutely, if you're doing any kind of weightlifting, you've seen the weightlifters wear the big belts around their body. Why do they do it? Because your back is so important, that spinal area is so important not to pinch or to mess up. So they wear those weight belts because they're literally lifting heavy weight, and they don't want to put all that excess on doing an incorrect move. That's why you see the big weightlifters wear the belts. This one is very comfortable. Also, it's by Tommy Copper. They are by far the leaders when it comes to copper technology. So you do get all the benefits of that, and let's explain it. A lot of people will wear this while they're working. If you're a nurse, maybe you're in physical therapy or physical therapist, they put so, oh my gosh, my chiropractor, he puts so much effort in bending and moving all day. If you put this against your skin, the copper naturally helps you not stink, helps the thing not stink.
And it's also moisture
kind of not
wicking
a good way to
too,
put it. Right?
because it's moisture wicking, so it's actually going to draw that moisture away from your body to help keep you more comfortable and drier too. And then that copper's energy that you were talking about is our patent. It's copper and zinc, and they're permanently infused into the fibers that this is made up for, which one of the great things is that it actually helps to kill the odor-causing bacteria that grows on fabric. So that's why it's anti-odor.
directly against your skin. And it's very soft in here, so if you put it against your skin,
you absolutely
it's very comfortable.
It's very soft, it's very comfortable, it's moisture wicking. And we talk about the recovery of the aches and pains and muscle soreness. This is compression relief. So if you're having aches, if you're having pain, if you're feeling the soreness in your body, that compression helps to relieve your aches and pains. So yes, we're supporting your lower back. It's kind of like somebody giving you 2 extra hands and just putting them right there and helping you walk along through the day. But beyond that, it's helping to relieve those pains, which are so important. And you feel it instantly. There's no like, it's 30-minute wait for this. There's no hour wait. There's no use it for 5 days. You immediately feel the difference, and your back starts to feel better right away.
I play a ton of tennis, as you know, and I have a Copper Fit knee brace that I wear. And every time I put it on, my knee goes from feeling kind of funky to like there's a whole muscle sleeve that's been put on. It acts just like, and it's compression. It's highly compressed, right? And it's the difference from me running for a shot and not running for the shot. That's how big a difference it is when you get that compression around any part of your body. It could be any of their products they have. They have for the shoulders, they got arm stuff, they got leg stuff, right?
Yeah.
But now for that really crucial area, if you're a new mom and you're not used to lifting the baby, ooh, let me tell you this. So my husband and I babysat our grandniece for 2 days. I thought my back was gonna be gone because I haven't lifted a baby I have not lifted a baby in 25 years. And it's down in the playpen and up to the hip. And then I had to move the Fallon over to her little carriage, then in and out of the car seat.
Well,
I forgot how much exertion that was on your core spinal area.
And how much does she weigh right now? She's still little.
Oh yeah, she's just over a year old.
She's not a toddler yet, right? So wait until the toys start going on the floor.
So grandmas, grandpas. If you're like all of that, I was shocked how much I had forgotten how tough that was on my back.
And then you're picking up the toys because the toys here, a Barbie's there, the thing is there, they're all over the place, and you're bending over constantly. And then the amount of dishes that you're doing, compounds, the laundry, the laundry's insane. So it's one of those things that it really even just for doing laundry, I think this is amazing, because if you're carrying a basket, maybe from the second floor to the first floor, those can get heavy. They can really hurt your back. For me, it's vacuuming. I cannot vacuum. I mean, I use this as my excuse that I don't want to vacuum. I'll be like, oh, my back hurts. I'm like, oh, I don't have that excuse anymore, because I know somebody to help me with that, right? So, but it's one of those things. If I vacuum without this on, I feel it for the entire next day. It really starts to bother me. So you're helping to support your back, and it's so easy. Again, it has great amount of Velcro. So there's a Velcro patch right here. This from here all the way to here is the soft side of the Velcro. See how much that is? So what I like to do is I like to take this and I put it right here on the side, and then I put it on, and then I take the adjustable straps, boom, boom,
It's super
automatically feel
easy.
the difference.
There's not a bunch of buckles. There's not
Yeah,
little
so
suspendery
simple.
things. Because I've seen so many different versions. But if you have any job where you're on your feet all day or sitting all day, how many of you slump over on a desk or a computer all day long? This is going to actually have you sit more proper and more beneficial for you.
Standing to sitting to walking to running, anything you're doing, it's just life.
It's basically
Yes.
life. If you're over the age of 20, you need this.
And easy to take with you too, so life.
You know, isn't it funny as you get older, all the stuff you start going, yeah, I need that now. Oh yeah, I need that too. But that's life, right? All right, Laura, thanks.
Thank you.
By the way, this is exclusive to HSN. You cannot find this version anywhere else. All right, thanks for hanging out.
Have a good one.
This show is called Deals Under 50, and I want to show you even some more deals like our glass finials that we have. Ooh, look how pretty those are. It's an assorted set of 3. They are LED powered, which is awesome. And if you'd like to see all of our awesome under 50 deals going on, you can check them out at hsn.com. You type in what? Oh, you type in home, H-O-M-E, and deals, D-E-A-L-S, on our search engine right on the very top of our front page of our website, and then you'll see all these special savings. Hey, also, speaking of fun stuff we do on the internet, tomorrow night we resume, I'm very excited, my HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne. It's every Tuesday night. Tomorrow night it's going to be at 7:30, and you find it by going to HSN's Facebook page. You'll see my face, and you click on that, and we do this really cool, very unique live show.